Hello, good afternoon. Today's date is 11th June, 11 October 2021, and my name is Nilesh Hanmant Shinde, and I'm going to describe today's video topic. The today's video topic is property extension queries and at the rate query annotation. So we know that we are require queries when we are when we are require some data from the database. We can just write a query in SQL and fetching the data from the SQL. So when we are developing a Java application, we are connected by using the we are connecting our Spring Boot application and SQL by using the Hibernate and the JPA. So in that we have to write some queries which is required for the getting or the fetching data from the our database. So we can write there are the two types of the queries we have. The first one, the projection extension queries, and the second one is the at the rate query extension. So by using this we can extend or we can fetching data from the database by using this annotation or these queries. So let me discuss one by one what is this, what is the exactly that type of this query. The first one is the property extension queries. The property extension queries means whenever we are requiring or this query is just like a default or the user defined query. That means whenever we are requiring some attributes or the some elements from the SQL, then we just write we can write in SQL like a select from table, select star from the table, and whatever we are requiring, that is the where id is equal to 2. So at the time the element which is of which have id 1, this element SQL returns. So this facility also present in JPA. That means JPA provides JPA provides to write or to write queries in the JPA repository, so that we can use them and we can fetching the data from the database by using these queries. The syntax of the property extension queries is like a find by id, where find by id, and we have to give a one parameter from our main method, our method. That is when we are receiving a request from the client side, then we have to take some number or the some value from the client, and this is this number is passing through the this query. So add this query and this query gets perform its action and fetching the data from the SQL table. That means that whenever the client passing id, then it returns from it comes by using the request mapping in the our method, and by using the path variable it transferred to the our query. So that's why it's helps to execute the our query. So there are the multiple syntax by using we can find fetching the data from the SQL. That is the find by id, find by number, or many more. So that is the type of the extension property queries. So now we discuss the what is the at the rate query annotation. The Java is facilitate also that we have to write a query like we are writing in SQL. So for that we have to write in a JPA repository the query. First we have to write the query annotation, that is at the rate query, and inside that inside this query annotation we have to write our query, actual query, and after that we can we have to write the native we have to write a native true, and after that we have to write a query for getting a number from the client. So this type is known as the @query instruction. And there is another subpart, that is the projection. When we are required some attributes or the some elements from the table, or the some columns from the table, then we have to write the select name and the id from the table one. So when we have to fetching the data like this, then we are using the this type of method. And when we are requiring this type of method, we have to create an interface of both of these two attributes. So this is done by using this projection method. So this is all about the queries. Thank you.